Nigga, please, nigga. We is outside today. We ain't trying to hear none of that. And that's how we got outside. It wasn't Moses, nigga. It wasn't Jesus, nigga. It wasn't T.D. Jakes. It wasn't Jesse Jackson, nigga. It wasn't none of the, it wasn't the NAACP. It wasn't the motherfucking World Health Organization. None of these fucking groups that we give all our tax motherfucking dollars to, nigga. Ain't none of they ass stand up and shut shit down. Nigga, Hollywood, every celebrity sold us out, nigga. Niggas on TV talking about vax that thing up. Niggas sold us out for a little bit of cash. Niggas sold they ass for a little bit of cash. You know? That's how that went. And now we are here today. At the end game. And niggas want to know why so much flooding going on. We gonna talk about it. I'm here today to tell y'all what they don't want to tell y'all on CNN. Because they don't want y'all to panic. But I don't give a fuck if you panic. Feel me? I don't want you to panic. I want you to be aware. And if me making you aware leads you to panic, that has nothing to do with me. All right, this is GNN, God's National News. And if you're a human being, just replace the G with God. Take the God out of G and replace it with let me see, let me think of something. What the G can stand for y'all. Somebody said guppies. Genome. Gilligan. Gilligan's National News. Fuck out of here, nigga. You hear me? Yeah. Gilligan. Somebody said it's Rashad Jamal, an agent. What? First off, spell my name right, Reflection. Second off, you ain't nothing but a motherfucking undercover CIA agent quoting that. How you gonna think one of the realest niggas on the planet an agent? That's the sad thing. That you an agent typing that shit. Nigga like, what, nigga? All the information I put out here, nigga. All the death threats I receive, and you still want to know if a nigga an agent, huh? That's how I know you're an agent typing that shit. All right, so let's start first by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. I'm sending the deepest of insight to the elders, those 65 and older within the university that's tuning in right now. I'm sending the deepest of insight to my peers, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. All right, y'all my peers. All right, even though we know time isn't real, therefore age isn't real. And even if you do believe in age, you might as well set it back 8 years because age is based upon the Gregorian calendar, which they set time back 8 years. All right. I want to send the deepest of insight to the youth that's in here today, 21 and under. I understand you. I'm sending you the deepest of insight. All right, to everybody that's on the northeast that's caught up in this flood right now, the gods and goddesses with high vibrations, I'm sending you the deepest of insight, and I need y'all to move with no fear. To all the human beings that tune into the university, that means if you are Caucasian, Asian, Arab, Dravidian, and Mexican, I'm sending nothing but the deepest of insight to you. I have no quarrel with you. I have no quarrel with you. My quarrel is with y'all elders. You know what I'm saying? My quarrel is with the rich white racist elites that control the system. Okay? None of us control the system. Even the middle class white people and the poor white people, y'all don't run shit. Y'all are nothing but a higher grade of Negroes. Once again, you didn't get in, dog. But welcome home, baby. You see what I'm saying? To all the white people. Poor middle class. You thought you had privilege all these years. You ain't got shit. You know what you is? A white person, if you're poor or you're in the middle class, you ain't nothing but a supercharged Negro. You know what I'm saying? You a supercharged. You like a track hawk. You know what I'm saying? Like Negroes, we like the Jeep Cherokee to the system. And white people, human beings, Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, and Arabs, I know they treat y'all a little better, but that's because y'all ain't ship. Y'all like a Jeep. Y'all like the track hawk. That's it. Y'all a track hawk. Y'all ain't no Lambo truck, though. It's the difference. Y'all a track hawk, though, but y'all ain't no Lambo truck. We can still rent y'all and hop in y'all and put y'all all in videos. It's gonna be a little harder to do that if y'all was a Lambo truck. See, the Lambo trucks, it's those people that's a part of the original 13 bloodlines. This is why we supposed to come together as one. This live ain't about no division. This live is the most unified live I've ever given. This live right now is about unity. See what I'm saying? This live gonna be about the unity. Cause y'all gotta see what's going on. We finna talk about the 4 phases of matter. Since you think we not gods and niggas think that it's a God outside of yourself. You feel me? We gonna talk about the 4 phases of matter. We gonna dive deep into the 4 phases of matter though. And we gonna connect that to what's going on right now. With all this flooding. Okay? See, the oppressor relies on our fear. He relies on our fear, and he relies on our division. And that's what he had been using all this time to destroy us. It's more of us than it is of them. Okay? Right now, and not just right now, we can date back to last year, ever since December 21st. Well, actually, ever since January 1st, 2020, on back to now, the world has not been the same. We all know it, but we don't know why. We all feel it, but we don't know what it is that we feel. We all know something's not right here. But we don't know what that something is. And we don't even know what that is that's making us question these things around us. Because to figure out what that is, you got to go into the subconscious. You were not taught to tap into your subconscious self. You were taught to only be in love with the conscious version of yourself. So you've been disconnected from the quantum realms. You might not even know what quantum is. That's the astral realms, the spiritual planes. They have held enlightenment and wisdom from you all, regardless of race. And then they made you feel that unless you went to their high schools and got good grades, remember now, the elites, they set up the whole curriculum and grading system. They told you what was an A, what was a B, what was a C, or what was a D, or what was failure in school, didn't they? Yes, they did. When you dared to use your own brain in school, regardless of race, they gave you an F for that. You failed. And whenever you listened to whatever they told you in school, they gave you an A for that. So they trained you right there to be a follower, not a thinker. To follow rules without question. Because You already have a preconceived notion in the back of your brain that if you dare to be a free thinker, you'll be punished. But if you follow the rules of a system, you shall forever be free. You should forever be rewarded. It started with school. When you were in school, the system that was in play was the curriculum every year that you had to go over. That was the system. They gave you history books in high school and told you what happened and then tested you on what they told you. You never use your brain if you're a human being, and if you're a god, you never used your brain or your pineal. Because you fear. So, when you should have been working on mastering your art, enhancing your natural abilities to communicate with nature, to communicate with the animals, to be one with the plant life, to command fire, water, air, earth. If you're a god and you have neuromelanin, you are capable of these things. To build new gateways, to astral project, to travel intergalactically. This is what you're supposed to have been working on from the moment upon your inception on this realm. Instead, they had you sitting in a class being programmed. While you were being programmed, the main thing that was infused in you in school was to never think. Whatever you do, don't think. Don't research. Just go off what we tell you it is. That's what school trained you to do. And they did it year after year after year to make sure that you would have that system embedded in you. So now every thought you do, every reaction you do is based off that root system that was planted within you as an infant. This is why they make you put your babies in school as young as 2. You carry that with you. You becoming your own adult. And you feed that poison to your babies. That mindset, that ideology, regardless of race, you do. This is how they know that by the time you get 21, you'll be a good citizen. We've trained you since you were 2 years old. From 2 to 18, and some of you further than that if you was trying to get your master's degree. We trained you. You just paid attention to the subjects matters, but we was training you to think a certain way. School is not about the little subject matters. That don't matter. It was about training you to think, controlling the mind. You are ancient beings if you have God DEA, neuromelanin. Black and Latino people, we have neuromelanin. We don't have melanin. Melanin is a defunct form of neuromelanin. Melanin is designed to block out UV rays from the sun. Google it. I repeat, melanin is designed to block out UV rays or cast out UV rays from the sun. Human beings, Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, and Arabs, you guys have melanin, and that's okay. But I'm teaching my people how much they brain fucked us by telling us we had melanin, and they brain fucking you human beings by making y'all think that we all one human race. Because then you can't figure out what the fuck is going on right now with all the flooding. See? Melanin is what human beings have. And it's called spellcasting. You can say something a couple times and it won't just happen. But if you say it all your life, or years upon years, it's going to happen. People wasn't saying that, black and Latino people wasn't saying no fucking melanin X amount of years ago. No, they wasn't. Then out of nowhere, like 2016, it became a trend. Even the Instagram models were saying melanin popping. Remember that? Everybody was saying it. And then especially if you thought you was woke, you like, yeah, man, we got melanin. Because you knew the melanin was that property that was found all throughout space, all throughout the dark matter energy, all throughout dark matter space, all throughout the cosmos. So we knew it was a powerful property, or so you thought. But let me show you the way they fuck us over. In actuality, because everything is in reverse. In actuality, human beings have melanin. And melanin is designed to cast out UV rays from the sun. That's why we have neuromelanin, which is a stronger property than melanin. It's the actual original property. Neuromelanin is found all throughout space. Neuromelanin, which is another form of carbon, that which we are, carbonated beings. Okay? Carbon is the basis from which all life is formed. So this is why they didn't want black and Latino people to know that they were carbonated beings filled with neuromelanin, dark matter energy, or what they call in science antimatter. Okay, what is matter? Energy. What's the highest vibe for? What's the highest vibe? What is matter? Matter is vibration. Let's talk deeper. Let's talk quantum physics here. What exactly is matter? Because they don't teach you that in school. Nigga, they stopped you at chemistry. They stopped you at physics. And most people didn't pay attention to none of that. We weren't trying to be no goddamn scientists. Okay, but we are dark matter energy. And you need to understand that scientists call us, and they consider it antimatter. Now, that leads me to say, if they consider it antimatter, what is matter? Matter is everything you see around you and everything you don't see around you. I repeat, matter is everything you see around you and everything you don't see around you. You can put the charge from back there. I think it's right there. Okay. So why is matter everything you see around you and everything you do not see around you? Matter is everything you do not see around you because you have certain phases of matter like plasma energy in the gas phases that you cannot perceive with the retinas. You'll only see these things if you're tapped into the pineal, and only the gods can do that. Oh yeah, only the gods can do that without needing something outside of themselves to do it. And human beings, they also have a third eye. So yes, Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, they also have access to the third eye. Yes, they do. But they need to meditate. They need to do a lot of breath work, drink a lot of water. Smoking cannabis helps them as well. And tapping into crystals to open their third eye. Because when human beings, for a human being to open their third eye, they have to conquer the animal DNA inside of them. It's hard for a lot of human beings to do that. They were bred to hate. They were bred to destroy. They were bred to lie. They were bred to kill. And deep down inside, they know it. They have an inbred, like, hatred toward us. They have to work on being cool with us. And that's why very few human beings are not racist. You got them out there, though. You got good human beings out there. But I'm explaining the scientific reason behind why it's hard for a human being not to want to hurt us or betray us or be envious of us. Remember, we are neuromelanin. That's antimatter. What is matter? Solids, liquids, gases, plasma energy. That's the 4 phases of matter. You only see solids. This is solid. You see me because I appear solid. Everything around you that you can see and touch will be considered a solid. But you got 4 phases of matter. So you got, and you got liquids. So you see liquids. So you see solids around you and you see liquids. That's it. You don't see the gas realms and the plasma energy realms. Okay? Stay with me now. Scientists call our neuromelanin that we have as carbonated beings, the gods and goddesses of planet Kai, your so-called black and Latino people. They call this neuromelanin, antimatter. Okay, so let's think about the lowest form of matter is a solid, because it's the slowest vibration. Solids have the slowest vibration. Everything around you vibrates. To understand what I'm saying right now, you have to understand the law of vibration. Everything around you has frequency. Everything around you vibrates. It is life in all things. This has life, this water bottle. But if you have been disconnected from nature in true esoteric and metaphysical science, what they call the ancient sciences, you would know that this has life. It has body, which is the container. It has soul, which is the life force that's in the water. So that's the life force. And it has mind. So that means it has feelings. Anything that takes on a form in the solid phase, it has life, mind, body, and soul. That's a fact. The plants, the animals. But even this, it cannot take on a form if it does not have life force in it. Life force makes it animate into a form. I'm teaching you about vibration right now. Because to understand that, most of people don't. This is why we disconnect from nature. This is why we can litter. This is why we motherfuckers go chop trees down. This is why you see people killing animals for no reason. Because of this disconnection from nature, which the elites forced upon the planet. The planet was in perfect harmony. And this is why you must understand that the planet is out of harmony. She's out of balance. That's why we in the end game now. That's why she's reacting with all the flooding now. Because her vibration has been corrupted. But you won't know that if you know nothing about the law of vibration. If you don't truly understand in depth solids, liquids, gases, plasma energy, and how they vibrate. Solids is the slowest vibration. This is matter. And because it's vibrating so slow, and the retinas can only see low vibrations. These two eyes are just retinas to take in energy. They only see low vibration. They only can see at a certain vibration. The retinas on your eyes can only see at a certain vibration. That's why you have to have your pineal gland open. Even the ancient Egyptians knew that. That's why they wore the pharaoh crowns. When they did open the pineal and let that kundalini rise to the top so the pineal can open so that you can see things clearly. The retinas can only see low vibrations. It's all type of, you only can see so many colors. The lowest vibration that the human eye or the retinas can see is red. And the highest vibration that the human eye or the retinas can see is violet. But it's other colors higher than violet, that vibrate higher than violet. And it's colors that vibrate lower than red. Why do you think it's people that can talk to spirits? What are spirits? Spirits vibrate so fast that you can barely see them because they live on the gas realm. This is why ghosts and spirits always appear as apparitions, because they are living on the gas phase of matter. If you see them, they still here though. See what I'm saying? They not on the solid phase, they vibrating higher. The lowest vibration is solids. The next vibration after solids is liquids. The highest vibration after liquids is gas. After gas, plasma energy. Spirits and ghosts are on the gas realm. Remember I told you, when a spirit and a soul leaves this vessel and you think they died, they don't die, right? If you energy don't die. See what I'm saying? It dissipates. It just expands and go other places. All right? You are energy. Right? That's why you have to understand vibration. I told you, it takes the spirit and the soul 40 to 72 days to fully leave the realm. That's why to transcend the realm completely. That's why people be seeing their loved ones that passed and all of that. Right after they pass, because they still be here, but they vibrate at a higher frequency. They in the gas realm now. So they don't have a solid, they still have a body, but their body's vibrating so fast, it appears to you as an apparition. And that's why they don't stay that long for you to see them. Because they have to lower their vibration just to come into an apparition form long enough for you to see them. And they can't stay that long. They got to go back up to their normal vibration. And you got people that vibrate so high, they third eye wide open. So they see spirits and talk, and that's where your mediums come from. That's where your people that practice tarot come from. That's where your tarot readers come from. That's where your people that can connect to the spiritual realms and they still be here in the physical. That's because they pineal gland be all the way open, so they can still see. They can see all the realms. They can see the solids, they can see the liquids, and they can see the gas realm. We talking the 4 phases of matter.